Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. I hope you're all doing great. Welcome to this new video here. On Dogecoin, we're going to do a full update. We'll talk about it technically, we'll talk about it fundamentally a little bit, as far as it's necessary at least. And in general, I'll try to kind of cover what you need to know here. Price right now is at a huge POC cluster, as you can see, where we have the weekly, the monthly POCs, and the daily as well, and the monthly open. So this is going to be quite an important pivot area. But more about that later. I mean, in general, to dive into the technicals first, and we'll talk about the fundamentals a little bit later, because there are some fundamentals we need to talk about, while I keep an eye on the markets as well. No, but technically what we did yesterday, and that's also the main thing that we talked about in the video yesterday. What I said is that, all right, well, we need to actually get that reclaim. We need to get that break above 40 cents. Because yesterday morning, the price of Dogecoin was actually still below this massive resistance level here at 40 cents. Now, if you watch the video, what we said is that I thought it was most likely that we would be able to break above 40 cents. In general, the markets looked much healthier than the 2 days before that. So luckily that also happened. So if you watched the video, you were perfectly prepared for that. We even did some sort of a nice bullish break retest here on top of 40 cents. So that could have been a nice trade as well if you took that. But ultimately what that means is that we actually have had bullish confirmation. And what we saw yesterday already, and that makes the bullish confirmation even more bullish, or stronger, I should say, is that we actually gained quite a lot of volume, or at least the volume was still quite high when we actually managed to break above 40 cents. You can also see here, if you take a look at this graph down here, what you can see is that the volume kind of still stayed quite high until we got the reclaim, and then it started dropping. So what that means is that there was significant pressure coming in from whomever, institutions, traders, whales, whatever, to reclaim above that 40 cents level. After that, the volume started dropping down, which means that it's unlikely that we will actually get a massive pump right now, because for that, you do need volume coming in. But it is likely now that, or at least we have confirmed that now we're back in this range right here between 45 and 40 cents. 40 cents right now is a very strong support level after that reclaim, but before that it was also very much respected. It's a little bit bigger than 40 cents, but it's just easier for me to call it 40 cents. It actually goes all the way down to like 39 and a bit lower than that as well, but just so you know. So yeah, that's a strong support level. So ultimately, because of the lack of volume right now, I think it's unlikely that we will get a pump and that we'll get a breakout, because ultimately, if we actually want to be very bullish, we need to break out above 45 cents. And so far, we've only gotten fake outs above that. So I think that's unlikely, but I do think, and that's in line with the structure that we are in, but also in line with the most likely direction in the entire market, in my eyes. I do think it's most likely that, we might have one more pullback into 40 cents here, but that we are going up to that level again. And then before you know, it's weekend. And as some of you know, the weekend for Dogecoin can get pretty crazy. Both of these big fake outs happened over the course of the weekend. So no, short term, I am bullish on Dogecoin here. I think everything lines up relatively nicely for it. But ultimately, we want a breakout, and that's not what I expect. I will keep you updated on that if it becomes more likely. But for now, I think this is what to expect and what the most likely scenario looks like. So those are my thoughts. That's what I think you need to know for now. If you do have any questions, of course, let me know down in the comments. But for now, thank you for watching. I'll see you on my next videos, and bye.